So, chat, it is Christmas, and there are many types of, old-fashioned ways to show people that you care about them on Christmas. And I've got here some Victorian Christmas cards that apparently are real. So I want to thank Buff Murphy for this pack. And some of these have info, some not, but we're just going to go through them and just take a look at some weird Victorian Christmas cards. This one is from 1900. And as you can see, Santa is either stealing this child and putting them in the sack or rescuing them from the sack. I'm going to say stealing. All right, let's see. What other ways could you spread cheer in the Victorian era? I guess with a little mouse riding a lobster. Merry Christmas. The card reads, peace, joy, health, and happiness. I actually would love a card like this. I've got no info for this one. But a happy Christmas. A barely welcome. It looks like the bear is mauling that person to death and will eventually perish, bleeding out into the snow, which probably they shouldn't be here alone anyway. Who's afraid? Once again, getting into the holiday cheer with the Nutcracker. Who's afraid? Someone just said it's a ransom note. I guess the bird is enjoying this. A loving Christmas greeting. Okay. It says here, there were a ton of cards which feature a dead bird with an incongruous, joyful message. Seems they're in reference to Wren Day, an Irish tradition of killing a wren bird on the 26th of December. Killing the bird was believed to grant the hunter good luck for the new year. So that's a very happy holiday tradition, as we all can see. Good luck and happiness. Anyway, here's a dead bird. Much happiness at Christmas. Content is happiness. And it looks like a pensive rabbit about to take the bait and get fucking killed by a bear trap or some kind of rabbit trap. That's very merry. Very merry indeed. But some of this has to be humor. I mean, it's not like everything was just dour and then you died of dysentery. I'm pretty sure it's content, which is why it won't be trapped. All right, so maybe there you go. But yeah, there's got to be some humor in here, right? I mean, a happy Christmas to you. Depictions of snowmen in the Victorian era were terrifying for some reason. Just melting. The sun, I love the sun's face. Like, is that the sun or is that... I can't really tell. It looks like the sun has just eaten and is content. New emote? Maybe. Maybe there is a new emote here. Maybe the sun is right. Those children look terrified. Their snowman is melting after having come alive. A Merry Christmas. There's no info on this one, so I can only assume this is supposed to be a snowman, but it just looks like Chewie. Looks like Chewbacca, like a Yeti. But you know what else it looks like? The final form of Lavos. No. Inside the helmet, they have like a thing. There's like a Lavos, like face creature. Here's another very Merry Christmas, including your very own evil snowman to keep you warm in the cold depths of the winter. Little panicular, but we don't worry about that because it's more about the face. It's funny too because when I see like the birds, now I'm gonna think of that one fucking Christmas card. Were these cherry picked or were all the cards like this back then? I'm sure they were cherry picked, but I don't know for sure. I don't. Well, I say I'm sure, but I would imagine they're cherry picked. A snow child. It's weird because the angle I'm getting here makes it look like a giant. A little bit of both. What's going on? Oh my god, what is happening here? Men dressed as trees were a regular subject of these cards, but none of the others involved making out with a snowman. Dated 1909 from Iowa. Weird. I wonder what the bottom half of the tree is doing. Vinny, I read an article on Victorian cards. They get really weird. I'm seeing that that's going to continue happening. Example. Why is this child like suffering in like a teapot? A Christmas greeting with love. I have to assume that, yeah, it's supposed to be like humorous because, you know, the tea is boiling and they're in there suffering. So, but it just comes across because of the painting and the style. It just comes across as like weird. Speaking of weird, this one is dated 1875 to 1885 by the De La Rue Company. Just a manflower? And there's also this one from the same company. Yeah, it's also very weird. It's, yeah, the early form of Monster Hunter was just a Christmas card. Okay, let's unpack this one. There are... Okay, a bat with the season's greetings is pulling along some kind of winged turtle shell with mice in it in a Christmas tree. And in the background, there's just bugs. Very weird. This one's pretty good. Every good wish for your Christmas. I mean, you can't really deny that this is good. I like this one. Frogs were another popular feature for Victorian cards. There are too many to include, so I've collected a couple of the more bizarre examples, it says here. I mean, frogs in boots with umbrellas, that's good for any holiday. That's good for any season. May Christmas be merry. Anyway, here's a frog dancing with a beetle. And, is that... Wait a minute. Is that some kind of flying winged insect with the one ring from the Lord of the Ring? Huh. Wait, are these frogs dead? Note, came to grief in the poem and the red puddles beneath them all. Oh my god. It says here, what does that say? Something for, maybe, what does that say? Something jovial froggies a skating would go for? They had asked their mama, but she sternly said no. And they all came to grief in a beautiful row. There's a sweet Christmas moral for one not too slow. Just go. Those poor frogs. Heads I win, tails you lose. Oh, they're just gonna rip that snail out of its shell. 1880 is when this is from. Vinny, 100 years from now, people will be looking at Vinesauce memes in the same way. Well, when all of society is saying that that is so werewolves, they won't question it. They're going to be happy with their cool Vinesauce memes. The next one is from the 1880s. A Merry Christmas to you. It's just a frog who has been stabbed to death by another frog and robbed. Except this frog actually wears clothing. Wow. Here's another one. The black ants invaded by the red ants. Is this... Are we sure this is a Christmas card? The banner reads, Compliments of the Season. UFO 50. Yeah, seriously. Mental. I mean, if you're gonna have a strange Christmas card, frogs and bugs, why not? May all jollity lighten your Christmas hours. That's a great... I gotta start saying that to people. Anyway, here's some birds with matches. This is also UFO 50. Why not? Jollity Wangkor. Jollity, perchance, require, freak bobbeth. Hearty Christmas greetings. And it's a bear who has just stolen a child, and the child bears are going to eat the human child, I think. That's what I'm getting from this. What do you think, chat? Are we... Yeah? Close? It's... Oh, Goldilocks. Yeah. Oh, good. What did Goldilocks do wrong? Didn't she do something? That's probably fine. May good digestion wait on appetite. Now that's something I also need to start saying to people. From 1880. This is the cycle of life, everybody. Chicken eats turtle, turtle eats duck. And enjoy your digestion. Merry Christmas. That duck, right now, as we speak, is making this noise. Someone wanted to know. So here. Emote that duck face. You can if you want. Every happiness for Christmas. We are 7. That's ominous. From 1880. No, wait. I don't think we have... The previous one was 1880. We are 7. Like, why are there 7 walking upright lobsters and Merry Christmas? 7 walking lobsters and a partridge. Maybe. Meant to be Christmas figgy pudding. There are many cards with anthropomorphized puddings that look freakish. Well, it also reminds me of the sun from earlier. Pot of greed. I'll welcome you warmly, as the pot said to the pudding. Yeah, that is a good face, though. Done to a turn, ma'am. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Is it possible to know where these were located? At the end of the segment, I'll give you some resources to find more of this stuff. Yeah, Bird Woman and Meatball Man. Very normal and very merry. Once again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. So it is a ball with a face, a pie slice with a face and legs, riding a duck. Do I have that right? It's just random shit go. The meatball looks wise. It's pudding, not a meatball. Oh, it just looks like a meatball. I guess that's also pudding. Except this one is... got wine bottle legs. Okay. It's just... Yeah, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that. May you spend a happy Christmas. I have no information on this one whatsoever. But if you unpack it, you can see that the chickens, or I think those are chickens, yeah, or maybe it's squab meat. They appear to be cooked. What's going on? What is the story? I'm having a little bit of a hard time trying to decipher this story because the knight is made of meat, I think. And the king, it looks evil, but like, because red eyes, but I don't know, maybe the person's committed a crime? The king is supposed to be a potato, maybe? King is a potato. We got the origins of the lobsters. Okay, let's see. Maybe this music is a little too intense for this. The human who eats the Christmas foods is being brought to court by said food items. Sure. Alizarin, can you repost your explanation that you found of the lobsters? Let's see. Feast of the Seven Fishes. There's a wiki article. Alright, let's take a look. It's an Italian-American celebration of Christmas Eve with dishes of fishes and other seafood. So, it's like, the meal's components include some combination of anchovies, lobster, sardines, octopus, shrimp, etc., etc. And it looks like even in The Bear. Oh, I've seen that episode in The Bear. They talk about the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Yeah, I don't really want any fish, so I don't know about it. But I guess that's what that is. So let's keep going. Okay. One good turn deserves another. This is not the only card to feature a beat man, is the only note I have for this. So, yeah, once again, the food gets retribution on the people. I'm surprised there's more than one card like this. Oh wait, no, this is the Beat Man. Sorry, this is the Beat Man. That was the that was another retribution card. This is a Beat Man. Wow, that's actually amazing. Holy shit! Sigma Beat Man. New character. Oh, old character. That was definitely someone's favorite card. A Christmas with glee means a Christmas with thee. Anyway, we're gonna bury Saint Nick. Rest in peace, fucker. Just somewhat unsettling. Just disembodied heads on flowers. Just really weird. That was Father Christmas, not Saint Nick. There's a difference? May you spend a happy Christmas. Is that a jellyfish? Either a jellyfish or an eldritch god. It's just a drone. It does remind me of Elden Ring, yeah. But, it's cool. I mean, I like the jellyfish. The strange Victorian child is very weird, but a jolly Christmas. Anyway, what we have here seems to be some kind of snow elf ready to beat the shit out of this guy for turning the wrong corner. Oh, you went down the wrong block this time, fucker. Oh, no, that's just windy. Absent friends. Clams? 1876. Christmas clams. Wow. Wishing you a bright and happy Christmas. Anyway, here's a frozen corpse. That one might be, in some ways, the most disturbing one. Oh, it's a toy. Oh, it's a wooden doll. Okay. Okay. We're good. It's weird. It's weird, but it's not as weird as I thought. However, this one is now maybe one of the weirdest ones. Because Santa has a gaping maw. And I don't enjoy this Santa Claus. I don't like him at all. He looks like an old baby with a really weird gaping mouth, and he's like a nutcracker, but he's not. I'm trying to detect other signs of nutcracker, but I can't, so... Anyway, this is what it's all about, chat. This is the season. That's it, by the way. That's the whole segment. Something different, something weird, but just strange things. Now we've learned about some new traditions. We've learned about the Beat Man and Merry Christmas. Now you can actually print out some stuff if you want. You can make your own cards using these. So weirdchristmas.com, allthat'sinteresting.com, rarehistoricalphotos.com host some of these postcards and some of the information about them, if you're interested. So thank you, Buff Murphy, for the collection. I know I had a Santa thing I was going to post. Oh, well.
I don't owe you a damn thing. All of this falling apart like this is on you. Wow!
You screw up, get yourself followed by Bowser, and now suddenly this is all my fault.
We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch. We had the princess. We had everything we needed. It all ran like clockwork. You could have shut your mouth, checked the instruction book, and made as much money as you ever needed. It was perfect. But no, you just had to blow it up. You, then your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. If you'd done your job, known your place, we'd all be fine right now.
Here's a bonus one, by the way. Someone found this during the break there. Also, I wanted to mention, since Joel finished it up, I think, his trip to New York from back in like April. I think he's finally done with it. So I'm not sure if it's on his main channel, but he's premiering it right now. There you go. So yeah, if you're interested at all, you could check out Joel's channel. He wanted me to mention it, and I'm in it. And there's also some footage of us playing Clone Me in there too, because Frank and Joel helped film it. So if you want to see Joel's trip from, what, 7 months ago? But yeah, he's been in New York since April. Maybe. Maybe. You.